This is the little life form Run-May made?
I am humbled to meet the molten cheese tart. What are you frozen in place for? Oh, you don't understand the honorable tart. That's okay. No worries for situations like this. We've specifically concocted a synesthesia beacon.
Wakaka! I'm a genius among geniuses. That was way too risky.
Oh, Molten Cheese Tart says Madame Ronmay has finally recognized my ingenuity. Molten Cheese Tart says, does Madame Ronmay recognize me as a masterpiece? Molten Cheese Tart says, Madame Ronmay still has not recognized me as a life form that passes the requirements. I need to work harder. Oh, such an enthusiastic Molten Cheese Tart. There's a kind of attachment reserved for the creator. To the world, you are but one person. But to me, you are the entire world. Oh, Madame Ronmay. Hey, you! Yes, you! Don't you have anything you want to say to Molten Cheese Tart? You should at least express how you would like to follow Molten Cheese Tart. We wouldn't want to mistake you for an agent of gray bean paste, would we?
You heartless dessert! I almost forgot. I can't say anything about Run-May.
You! Shh! Quiet! Oh, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart may have a crispy exterior, but deep down inside, it's incredibly sensitive and delicate. It's working so hard just to get Madame Ronmay's attention. You see, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has always been fighting against gray bean paste in terms of flavor. The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart is a firm believer that people's lives need to be optimistic. They both hope to receive Madame Ronmay's recognition and have been working so hard. Of course. It's not like we have any followers of gray bean paste here. All the ones who came here to stir up trouble have been converted by us. They went from refusing Molten Cheese Tart to loving it. This is called conceptual annexation of taste. It's genuinely puzzling. Despite Molten Cheese Tart's remarkable qualities, why hasn't Madame Ronmay acknowledged it? It's clear that it yearns for her love. Love from the creator to her creation? Familiar love? Doesn't sound right. Romantic love? Definitely not. I don't know. Expecting me to understand love is like asking me to map the farthest reaches of the universe. Remember, as long as love is your compass, you're on the right track. And in the wise words of the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart, love must be shouted from the rooftops. That depends if the Honorable Tart agrees to it. Oh? The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has agreed.
You're here. Herta called Screwlum and I to the space station to discuss some important topics. She also sent an invite to Steven, but he didn't reply, and Herta didn't seem to want to wait any longer. And now, I wish for you to attend this meeting with me. I don't want Herta to worry herself over these frivolous matters, even though she probably wouldn't care anyway. Just in case, I want someone who will be on my side. In other words, you. Help me. It'll be easy. Just remember, my secret stays with you, don't pry too much, and keep your expressions in check. All right. There's no rush. Herta called Screwlum and I to the space station to discuss some important topics. And now? All right, let's go.
Hi, Ron-May! I've been waiting for you. Oh, you're here too? Looks like you two have become quite friendly.
It's good to see you, madam. Affirmation. This reunion has happened earlier than my calculations predicted.
Though you weren't invited, I welcome you to remember this historical moment. How long has it been since three geniuses were in the same room together? And how long will we have to wait for it to happen again?
Affirmative. Discounting our discussions on the simulated universe, our interactions are scarce. I look forward to the innovative ideas that may emerge from this juxtaposition of minds.
Let me get straight to the point. I think it's time to find another partner for the simulated universe.
You wish to kick Steven out?
No, of course not. Steven doesn't want to get involved and voted to abstain. Oh, whatever. Look, I respect the way people want to live, but he doesn't have the chance to be involved in this decision-making anymore.
Question. Are we introducing a fifth partner for the simulated universe?
Yes, a fifth genius. The reason for our gathering is clear to everyone present. What else could prompt such a gathering of brilliant minds except for the answer? No one can refuse the secret of the eons. Not even Xandar. We'll definitely get a response.
What if the responder is Polka Kakamond?
That'd be great! Hey, Board of Silence? Are you listening? I'm member number 83, Herta, and I want to meet you. I believe you and I will have a lot to talk about.
It's unlikely we'll hear from Polka Kakamond. She's been off the grid for quite some time. Probability, member number 64, Dr. Primitive, may appear.
That's a hard pass. Given Dr. Primitive's shady research practices and his tussle with the Galaxy Rangers, the IPC will surely turn this into a media circus. He can get lost. I'd prefer it if the simulated universe remained scandal-free. What about you, Chingtu? Are you still in touch with her, Wanmei? Is she still alive?
Can we ask her to leave if we are to discuss this topic? The process will be long and boring. There's no need to take up other people's time.
Of course! You brought her in after all. It's up to you.
All right, let me walk you out.
And what the heck is this?
Seems like a programming error.
Oh, this fragment of Wanmei. Have you seen it in the simulated universe before?
It's probably an isolated glitch.
Fine. I'm used to turning a blind eye to these things. It makes life easier. I am curious, though. Are you gonna keep it, Wanmei?
I probably will. Records indicate she likes this occurrence.
All right, I agree. As long as it helps you with your research, you can do whatever you want.
Come along. I'll see you out. It appears I was overthinking things. Impulsive behavior is pretty
Our story is far from over.
Yet another beautiful verse of poetry.
characteristic of her after all. Thankfully, it was just a minor scare. Still, meetings give me such a headache. It seems I'll have to stay put for a while. I see that you've recovered the life form in the master control zone. Thank you. Well done. misunderstand. While Herta is tied up in meetings, you might find it more convenient to roam the space station. There's some things that I must tell you now. If I wait for the meeting to finish, then it might be too late. The retrieval of my life forms isn't complete yet. There's more than just one, and some are stored in a sealed zone. Herta uses that place to welcome visitors from across the stars, or to welcome members of the Genius Society. However, due to the Legion's invasion, it is no longer open to the public. And now my headache is stored there. She gave me permission and said no more. I'm giving you my access card. Give me your hand and I'll input your fingerprint into it. Stay vigilant, Assistant. Should you come across a threat you can't handle, just alert me. I'll come to your aid no matter what. Remember, there is a giant incubator in the middle of the zone. That's where my headache is stored. Once you're back, come find me on the railway platform. Then you'll understand everything.
What would a sealed zone look like?
initiated new attempts. The growth status of the two samples this time is promising. I incorporated personal taste preferences into the concept, but I'm uncertain about the outcome of such an action. They simultaneously possess two sets of emotional traits. They are at once cute, weak, sentimental, and sensitive, yet are also fierce, instigating, demanding, and confident. Interestingly, they also possess a kind of inclination, a yearning for their creator. It manifests as a natural, inherent emotion, similar to that of a baby towards its mother. Life towards sustenance, or the peculiar bond between humans.
Huh? What's that sound out there?
Deja vu. Is that all?
Rock with it. My music. Conquer us all. We can do it all.
Mountains grow, dragons rise!
One at a time. With it. My music. Conquer us all.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
There'd be so many of them. You're here too? Seems like this is the other end of that one-way path.
The final days that member number 23 Echa spent in the mechanical city showed me that even the longest of lives, such as hers, have a limit. I'm now certain that the outcome of this cultivation is which means the form itself has no purpose. These life forms are very advanced in their own concepts, and can even trigger chain reactions such as synesthesia. But that is not what I desire. I'm starting to feel lost. Perhaps the question, what is the essence of life, never had an answer. Number one, Sandar. Have you ever felt this lost? Or resigned?
Together, we can do anything! Keep up! My tempo! Remember that!
Mountains grow, dragons rise! Calamity undone, soaring above the lands! This is permanence!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Looks good.
Are you telling me to keep going?
Life is countless and varied in form. I firmly believe in that. Its beauty is like a myriad of flowers, and I want to pluck the one that never wilts. The patterns of all things always have complicated and enchanting exteriors, while their inner essences remain simple and plain. If we were to trace things back to their roots, just one equation would be enough to solve the confusion of all life. Ever since I was a child, I have always delighted in observing aspects of microscopic creatures, such as the speed with which slime molds devour objects. I have also gazed far and wide across the macroscopic world, investigating the progress of the universe up to this day. It was all very simple. I wish to discover the true essence of life, something that all individuals possess unknowingly, whether it is the materialism of their existence or an unknown entity beyond corporeal realms. To avoid blind faith in science, I cautiously raised a query. Would Ram-May be able to peel away external influences? Just like pinpointing a coordinate, would she be able to uncover life's most primordial and beautiful form of existence? I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach, and that is...
Did something just open?
Hidden room. Buzz.
I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach. And that is an emanator. I cannot comprehend what an emanator is. Scholars view them as the executors of the Eon's power. So, when did it begin? And at what point did they become closer to the Eons than any other life form? At first, I tried to create a genius. I failed. That question has no solution yet, and a long journey of discovery still lies ahead. However, erudition isn't the only path in the universe. If we set logic aside, would there be more primitive and pure emanators on other paths? Of course there would be. Tazyron. I was able to see the beginning and end of the swarm disaster through the simulated universe, obtain data on the Imperator and Sectorum and their descendants, replicate them, nurture them, and create a brand new scientific discipline. It is a logical decision. I will certainly succeed. The entity that I reconstruct will bloom into a life never before seen. Will Herta and Screwlum like this experiment? Most likely not. Therefore, before they realize what I am doing, I must hurry my work, as well as find a fitting assistant.
Permission granted. Buzz. Select from the below services. 1. Check visitor.
That sound's coming from above.
Turn up the volume.
Come on, I choose you.
Mountains grow. Dragons rise!
Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all. That's it.
I'll endure.
Keep up. My tempo. We can do it all.
Earth shatters. Heaven trembles.
One at a time.
calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Together, we can do anything!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
There's someone in the distance. Who is that?
Here, a genius move. And how will you counter it? Only an idiot would ask such a question. Just move this here. You look distressed. Something the matter? If that's the case, you better get thinking.
Are you waiting for a sign? Time is ticking. Descend via the elevator. What you seek is there. Have you considered whether the answer to your question will be of any relevance to our current predicament? If a question is of no help, then don't ask it. Time is clearly precious to the both of us. Never mind. Allow me to clarify something. I know exactly who you are, and I'm aware you are in Ron May's employ. This was not my intended destination. I just happened to find my way here during my visit and saw what she was up to. My goals are roughly aligned with yours. Since you're here, I won't intercede. But should you fail, I will be forced to prevent some avoidable misfortunes. That's all you need to know. Just 2 paragraphs. Very effective communication. Because I can't bear to see idiots. Of course, they wouldn't want to see me either. The real Ron May's creation is hidden in the giant incubator below us. Go. Take the elevator and bear witness to this genius masterpiece.
has always been to protect. Mountains grow, dragons rise!
Combat is a series of precise...
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
This song's just...
Incoming!
Don't worry, I'll do it. Don't panic. I'm still here. Trust me. Together, we can do anything! You won't get away!
Time for a detailed overhaul.
Someone, come on.
It'll destroy the space station.
Combat is a series of precise Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Pretty good crowd today. Up, my tempo! You've got a lot of nerve.
Dragons, obey this order. Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
Trust me.
Together, we can do anything!
seconds, the creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished as if it had never been born. The threat is over. Time to get going.
Is it over? I need to get some answers out of Run May.
The meeting of geniuses is over. As for the future of the simulated universe, that conclusion isn't important. What's important is your task. You look upset, correct? I regret my actions. There's no defending what I've done. Time and again, my experiments have fallen short, and they've always yielded predictable results. I made a clone, but it doesn't hold a candle to the emanator. How should I have explained it to you? I'm not good at communicating with others. Restrained by time and place, its code of life could only be considered an incomplete attempt. I managed to replicate the moment it was born. However, it would soon disappear and be reduced to particles. Like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise as it journeyed towards the end. I find no fault in that. However, even the briefest life should have meaning. I want to know the limits of its capacity. It will indicate how far I've gone in a field completely incomprehensible to me. And it was a minuscule step, just as I had predicted. I do not have a life outside of research. People always think this price is unimaginable, but it seems rather acceptable to me. I must admit, I'm not fond of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectations. An experiment should have its unforeseen twists. That's where the joy lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises. I have to admit that these little ones born in the process sometimes move me. I see a human-like response in them. It is a concept completely opposite to that of divinity. They have emotions. Emotions may be either positive or negative. However, the love rooted in the depths of their heart is eternal and unchanging. They're still a long way from becoming geniuses, and are therefore unable to discern whether this love is one of friendship, romance, or familial love. That being said, can even geniuses tell the difference? I cannot, at least. I do not understand what love is, and cannot respond to their feelings. Do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to tell me your answer. I just felt like asking the question. How should I take care of them? Perhaps leaving them at the space station is the best choice. Do I seem irresponsible? I'm sorry. I am often at a loss as to how to face my own creations. The effects of the anti-truth serum will also wear off. If others mention me to you in the future, you can answer however you like. Or even pretend you never knew me. After all, your memory of me will soon dissipate like smoke. Over time, hidden truths tend to surface. Past traumas, which I'd rather leave behind, have made me skeptical about trusting anyone but myself. If I do not want a secret revealed, the most foolproof way is to destroy it. The anti-truth serum will make you forget the brief period we spent together. It won't take effect immediately. It is a slow, intangible process, like the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossom, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Perhaps you'll remember someone performed selfish experiments on the space station, but you will no longer remember their identity. Perhaps we'll meet again someday, but you won't be able to connect me with the recollection. That way, the connection between life forms will be erased. Friendships, secrets, grudges, lies, all will disappear. It will make our lives more relaxing. I believe you. Screwlum will stay on the space station for a while longer. He and Herta still have problems they need to solve. As for me, I'm leaving soon and won't bother with goodbyes. Do you still remember the no man's land I mentioned? I'm considering a solo trip back there during my research downtime, just to see how things are. I miss member number 55 reaching too sometimes. She used to always make something delicious for me to drink every time we parted ways. I hope I won't meet member number 4 Polka Kakamond. That would be quite troublesome. Who knows when the next gathering of geniuses will be? Do you have anything else you want to say to me? I promise I will, Miss Assistant. If fate allows and you're interested, upon our next meeting, we could journey to No Man's Land and traverse its tranquil glaciers. Though I suppose it wouldn't be No Man's Land anymore. What a conundrum.
endure.
Remember that.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
My tempo!
Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence. Mountains roar, dragons rise.
Together, we can do anything! You've got a lot of nerve. Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all! Not bad. Turn up the volume. Keep up my tempo.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Turn up the volume. Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all. That's it. Not bad.
Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
Together, we can do anything. Not bad.
Mountains roar, dragons rise.
One at a time.
exception.
You've got a lot of nerve.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
You've got a lot of nerve. Together, we can do anything. Trust me, you can do it.
Mountains grow, dragons rise! Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Turn up the volume. Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all. Keep up my tempo. Come one, come all. You've got a lot of nerve.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Let's rock. Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all. Together, we can do anything.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
One at a time. Turn up the volume. Keep up my tempo. Remember that.
Mountains grow, dragons rise! Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all. Turn up the volume.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
You've got a lot of nerve. We can do anything. Keep up.
Mountains grow, dragons rise!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Let's leave our footprints behind, one step at a time.
Don't worry. If anything happens, I'll just put...
It's still early. Where to now?
Heritor Newsflash. Good evening, Madame Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madame Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion. Their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need her. The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was her.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
She's only just woken up, dazed. She may need a few pointers.
Ah, we crossed paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
Miss Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient. Aster will explain it all to you.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal. She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oof. Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect. It's as if evolution halted prematurely for them. They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the IPC's vast resources. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity. Herta's aloof response to these juvenile provocations? Almost as intriguing. What a delightful little puzzle.
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have your assistance.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me. Excuse me, you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet?
Huh? Well, invite me next time.
Don't play the fool. Think.
I think I was...
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you?
Get your accounts back.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an... It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I'm gonna have to make a trip to Pier Point. But you're going alone? That's the IPC's headquarters.
Yep, just me. Why? Do you want to come with?
I probably won't be able to. I'm in Elio's next script. Did you forget?
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints, then maybe...
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
My memory's kind of hazy. This is what I let me...
A curio that's...
Asta seems to have mentioned 2 names. 2 researchers from...
Those despicable villains are just...
Adler. Right. Then... I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him. Adler was with Arlen.
What? He went to the scene alone with... Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help. Careful. The fragmentum in this area is very unstable. Over there!
Let's try. We can do it!
Mountains move, crush, rise! Soaring above the lands! This is permanence! Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Peppy! Are you okay?
That's me. What's up?
She wants to ask you something about curios. I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, about that investigation I asked for.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. Catch you later. So, which curio do you want to know about? That's all you got? Too abstract. Well, there's beauty in the abstract, I guess. Have you asked the Department of Ecology head? She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
Huh? What did I...
Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but What was the information I forgot? And from whom? Let's go over it from the start. I may have overlooked my memories of Arlen.
A curio that's a... How's it going? I see.
See?
Just business as usual. Nothing to worry about. After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage can be easily repaired, but it takes a long time to heal the wounds in people's hearts. Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion. Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the researchers' disappearances have rattled them again. Yes. 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days. No exit logs, no traces. Vanished. People were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in secret. However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this. Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to sway public opinion. Anyway, the most important thing is to get to the bottom of the disappearances. That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already? Oh, by the way, I heard about the thing mentioned, and I'll look into it too. I'll find a way to solve the problem for the space station.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that they're from the Department of Insight. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is.
I say.
The other person should... Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to...
Hey, what brings you here?
Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone. What did Emily say?
I say.
The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler. The Xianzhou species Emily...
I figured you... I'm sorry.
Just as I thought.
I'm sorry. I see. Oh, there's only... That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire. When we made visits to the scenes, some of the witness testimonies seemed to agree with this. The words they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body.
Have you asked the department?
Huh?
She's... Ah, that's right! They're called Heliobi. I guess you could say that Wubbaboos and Heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are types of energy life form. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That is most likely the truth. Let me remember I need to go over it from the start.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints, then maybe...
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it. not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society. Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are. So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating drama?
Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate her story.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
Apologies, it's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth. If she is truly innocent, she can clear her name with answers. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. Based on your story, you...
If you knew Herta...
don't... Based on your story, you met with Herta...
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. Please be quiet. Based on your story, you met with Herta because...
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment, and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
I remember now.
That's enough pretending, and the assignment involves a curio...
I remember now.
That's enough pretending, and the assignment...
Herta didn't mention the... However, she did give a third...
True. You wouldn't...
Why do I...
And the assignment involves a curio that...
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. And the assignment... Herta's collection.
Sure, but...
Say what you want to say.
Correct observation?
Herta's collection. In endless...
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some special meaning to Herta.
Yes. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. Then you said...
Yes, to get more... I didn't get a direct answer.
Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
I remember now. Back then...
That's enough pretending. Please be quiet. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the...
I remember now. Back then...
That's enough pretending. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost... However...
Mr. Ratio, it's because...
I'm asking her, Lady Asta. Your testimony went out the window the second you started being secretive. However, she decided to hold...
I remember now.
That's enough... However, she decided to hold her tongue...
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. However, she decided to hold...
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. However, so what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction?
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction?
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one?
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion and cause great...
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station, but would still share the IPC's position. They wouldn't be partial to researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard there was...
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. Researchers' disappearances, you say?
I remember now. Back then...
That's enough pretending. Please be quiet. Researchers' disappearances, you say?
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. Researchers
Yes, I read...
Adler?
A level 2 researcher. According to the department...
Well, did he and...
Adler seemed...
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being...
I remember now. Back then...
That's enough pretending. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being...
No. If I recall correctly, Astas don't know the location.
She did say that.
There should be evidence. The space station's automatic...
Huh.
That's what's so odd about it. This may not be direct Then there's...
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression record does exist in the system.
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was that?
Severe news flash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
This is...
A declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior.
A group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive. The fire demons have a
Japella Brotherhood.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the score. Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. That video will soon circulate. And this station's fate? Flames.
The destruction of
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here. You need to start acting now if you want. You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered
If we did that, we'd be...
It's still early. Where to now?
Not good. This is serious. The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
a list of the missing researchers?
Sure, but the security department...
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Okay.
Take it. Remember these names. I don't know. That depends on your friend.
else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
He disappeared too. I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times. But it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace. The last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least. If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something important.
True. The key words that got Adler thinking were energy, life forms. Duke Inferno is also an energy life form. Coincidence? We need to investigate this.
All are at staff discount prices.
Jerk! 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 Fine! Disappear! I don't ever want to see your face again! Adler, he disappeared. He's been acting really weird recently. Always researching stuff like spontaneous combustion, supernatural activities. He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word phrase.
Phrase.
Who said I want him back? But if you want to find him, he he was reading this booklet the last time I saw him. I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but I hope it can help you.
Your countenance suggests tragedy. So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece? I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information. It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
Less than promising. Or to use a different phrase, we're in deep trouble. We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
Understand.
Tenuous connection. First, Adler's disappearance.
I understand.
Tenuous connections. Enough. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. First.
Adler also.
You think that Adler's discovery...
Indeed. And I all... First, Adler's disappearance. The next angle.
Distasteful discussion.
A mere glance at their background would indicate they share no commonality. However, after Lady Asta must know. The next angle is what the victims have in common. Distasteful as that discussion may be.
I understand.
Tenuous connections. Enough of the next angle is what the victims have.
I understand. So the answer is...
Tenuous connection. The next angle is what the victims have in...
I understand.
Tenuous connection. The next angle is what the last is the abilities of... You probably already know about this. The fire demon of Fatora. The Duke of the Annihilation Gang. Last is the abilities of Duke
I understand.
Tenuous connection. Last is the abilities of Duke. During prior unrest, instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testify to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno. The flickering tongues of Duke Inferno. Look, the answer is right there. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can...
It's the phase flame. However, she lived... The phase flame
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions.
I understand. So the...
Tenuous connection. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through...
I understand.
Tenuous connections. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burned...
I understand. So the answer is...
Tenuous connection. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through the kindling of this unique flame.
Somebody was once able to... If Ifrit is a scion of the phase flame, then the entire incident is now clear.
The kindling of this unique flame must be...
I understand.
Tenuous connections. The kindling of this unique flame must...
I understand.
Tenuous connections. The kindling of this unique flame.
I understand.
Tenuous connections. Enough. The kindling of this unique flame. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
I understand.
Tenuous connections. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
I understand.
Tenuous connections. Enough. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. When Schurling said, Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared. I believe this word was as a scion of the phase flame. That is the truth of the We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear. And the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Indeed, it needs one more spark.
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger. Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shiftability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station. Find it, and we'll find a way to bring her back.
A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way. Try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station. Mr. Ratio, please go with Miss Trailblazer and contain the fire.
Infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported. Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire. still in the space station. Like Skrullum said, it cannot escape from here. Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to the death.
The fire is dying. This place is strange.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. I can deduce its escape route with a mere glance. weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore. Seems like this chase is about to end. It's over.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight, not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet. It is little wonder that even the descent of the Savior's Legion was but next time. Expect no intermediaries. I will come to personally offer you the demise of your sins with infernal fire.
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has discarded this fire. Oh? No. Hold on. The banal theatrics of stalling. Let's not. Never stop thinking.
I need to be better. Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
Together, we can do anything!
Let's test your knowledge. Never stop thinking. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. So this is the extent of miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong. Weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
Remember that.
Let's test your knowledge.
Mountains bow, dragons rise! Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Together, we can do anything!
Mediocre.
Good work. You did very well. Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering in the clinic. While you were chasing the enemy, the security department also found the missing researchers. Affirmation. They are all safe and sound. It was all thanks to Adler. They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within. Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them, but they are otherwise fine. Yes, it is over. This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, madam. But there is one mystery that remains unsolved. And that is something I must deal with myself. I've been waiting.
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
When did you start to doubt me?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlum. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle?
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you, to accompany and observe.
Oh, and when did you become convinced?
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack, which never aligned with the Annihilation Gang's modus operandi. Logic, a third party saved them.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past the windows here.
You are more candid than I calculated.
But still behaving within your calculations, no? One last question, Screwlum. Genius though you are, can you deduce why I did this?
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one thing wrong. To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness that is harder to cure than any ailment. The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs. But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools grasp how to pick themselves up. I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild, devoid of geniuses and filled with mediocrity.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
I am only laying out my questions. As for the answers, they'll find them themselves. Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness, this is a necessary rite of passage.
You are indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
As for the spark I leave behind,
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
it is also a lesson I left for her. With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such brilliant minds. Let's hope they're as memorable as those we had today. A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
Is this how it feels to be in? We can do it all!
Look, listen, feel, get!
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You won't get away.
Mountains move, kraken rise!
What's in your prescription?
We can do anything!
You won't get away.
I asked you so. You. Do you want to enter the.
No need to hesitate.
I'm on it. We can do it! You just don't learn.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Barely felt it. You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Together, we can do anything!
I'll endure. Mountains roll, dragons rise! Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
One at a time.
Trust me, you can do it.
Look, listen, feel, kick!
Earth shatters, heaven trembles! No need to hesitate.
We can do it all!
Someone, come on.
You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Remember that.
Look, listen, feel, kick!
Mountains roll, dragons rise!
Together, we can do anything!
Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
What's in your prescription?
Earth shatters, heaven trembles! No need to hesitate.
Come on, I choose you!
Look, listen, feel, kick!
Mountains roll, dragons rise!
Come one, come all.
You just don't learn. You won't get away! Together, we can do anything!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
One at a time!
Fight with me.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Back off.
You just don't learn.
Mountains roll, dragons rise! Calamity undone, soaring above the lands! This is permanent!
Stop right there.
You won't get away! Together, we can do anything!
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Don't panic. I'm still here.
Like this.
No need to hesitate.
We can do it all!
Look, listen, feel, kick!
Mountains roll, dragons rise!
Remember that. Together, we can do anything!
What's in your prescription?
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Remember that.
Mountains roll, dragons rise! Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Together, we can do anything! You won't get away!
Look, listen, feel, kick!
Earth shatters, heaven trembles! Mountains roll, dragons rise! No need to hesitate. Your judgment brought you this far. No need to hesitate.
Come on, I choose you!
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Come one, come all.
Remember that. Together, we can do anything! You won't get away!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Look, listen, feel, kick!
I need to be better. Mountains roll, dragons rise! Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Trust me, you can do it.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
You won't get away! Don't panic. I'm still here.
Come one, come all.
Mountains roll, dragons rise!
You can do it. Together, we can do anything!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles! Bearing their hopes, I guard this land.
A little something for everyone. A little something for everyone. What's in your prescription?
Come, I choose you!
Mountains roll, dragons rise! Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
You won't get away!
I knew it would be better.
Don't panic. I'm still here.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Come one, come all.
You won't get away! Trust me, you can do it. Together, we can do anything!
Mountains roll, dragons rise!
Don't panic. I'm still here.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Look, listen, feel, kick!
Earth shatters, heaven trembles! Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Trust me, you can do it. You won't get away.
still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Let's try it this other way. We can do it all.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor.
My strength is mountains grow. Dragons rise! Dragons, oh calamity unknown, soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
You won't get away. Trust me, you can do it.
Let me tend to your wound, huh? Yeah! Time to what's in your prescription?
Break's over.
Combat is a series of precise machinations. Come one, come all.
You just don't learn. Trust me. Together, we can do anything! Let's try it this other way. We can do it!
Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Just you wait.
My purpose is to protect. Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Need a doctor?
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
You won't get away. Good job, ma'am.
My strength isn't what... Dragons, soaring above the lands! This is permanent!
I told you they were sick.
I'm not done yet.
These newborn scales grow ever harder.
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall? Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
No need to hesitate.
You just don't. I choose you.
Mountain bull, bracket, rise!
We can do anything.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles! Soaring above the land, this is permanence!
You won't get away. You can do it. We can do anything.
Bearing their hopes, I guard this land.
Let's try it this other way. We can do it.
Mountain bull, bracket, rise!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
We can do anything.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Soaring above the land, this is permanence! Mountain bull, bracket, rise!
Hold your breath.
I'm still here.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
We can do anything. Barely felt it.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Barely felt it.
Mountain bull, bracket, rise! Soaring above the land, this is permanence! No need to hesitate.
We can do it.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
We can do anything.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
their hopes, I guard this land.
I choose you. We can do anything.
Mountains move back and rise!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
You won't get away.
Mountains move back and rise!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
We can do anything.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles! No need to hesitate.
Barely felt it. I choose you.
Mountains move back and rise!
We can do anything.
Humanity Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Here stands the Silvermane Guard.
You won't get away.
Soaring above the land, this is permanent!
We can do anything!
Stay close. Not a step back. Just give it up.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You won't get away.
You just don't learn.
Dragon, rise!
I'm still here.
Bearing their hopes, I guard this land.
Let's try it this other way. I choose you. We can do anything!
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Just don't learn.
Mountains fall, dragon, rise! Soaring above the land, this is permanent!
You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I'm still here. We can do anything!
Mountains fall, dragon, rise! I'll endure.
You can do it!
Earth shatters, heaven trembles! Soaring above the land, this is permanent!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Mountains fall, dragon, rise!
You just don't learn.
Oh, so you are. And these would be Miss March 7th and Mr. Yang, I presume.
That's right. I'm the first one. He's the second. We're here to help.
March, try not to sound too excited. We're here for work, remember?
You're the one getting excited. My first detective case. Finally, my intelligence and wisdom have a chance to shine.
Miss March, Mr. Yang, I've been looking forward to meeting you. Make yourselves comfortable. One moment, please. Jingyan! Give me the photos!
Coming. Stop yelling. Thanks for waiting. These are the Outworld travelers who were sighted in the location specified by the General and the Master Diviner. This was 2 days before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
We'd like you to take a look. Do you recognize any of them as a threat?
Let me take a look. So these are the suspects. I see. What's wrong, Mr. Yang? See anything fishy?
Who's he? I'd like to see more information on him.
Which one? Let me see.
I don't have any concrete evidence, but I think he's worth checking out.
Oh, him? I remember him. He's a traveling merchant. He trades throughout the universe. Knows a thing or two about remedial arts, too. He registered himself on the Xianzhou as... what was it again?
Locha. His name is Locha.
That's right, Locha. He came to the Xianzhou with a huge box this time. Some sort of funerary contraption. It had a funny name. Something to do with coughing. It was pretty conspicuous. I had to ask him about it.
Coffin. It's a tool that certain non-Xianzhou travelers seem to use in death rites. I'm guessing our guests here might recognize it.
Huh. I swear he said coughing. Anyway, we checked him out. His record on the Xianzhou is squeaky clean. As for this caffeine thing...
Coffin.
Yeah. Either way, it definitely had something to do with funerals. There are lots of travelers on the Lafu, each with their own star system and death rites. I guess that must be Locha's line of work. Is there something up with him?
Not necessarily, but I have my reasons for wanting to investigate. What was he doing in the days leading up to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection?
That's complicated. Come with me to the Foursquare Mirror. It'll be easier to explain. Exalting Sanctum is one of the Lafu's crucial central cities. The higher-ups are very concerned about security issues here. That's why there are so many Psycranes stationed in the area. Locha arrived on the Lafu a few days prior to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Up until the day before the resurrection, there was nothing suspicious about his behavior.
I figured it out! The day before the resurrection, he appeared near the Ambrosial Arbor with a Stellaron!
If that were the case, the Realm Keeping Commission would have arrested him by now. Why look to us for help?
Oh, yeah. Geez, this is gonna be a tough case to crack if even my instincts are off.
You lot are enthusiastic, I'll give you that. The reason I mentioned the day before the resurrection is because we have no idea what he did that day. The resurrection brought about unusual yin-yang phenomena that caused the entire Psycrane system to malfunction. The image data from the day of the incident is beyond restoration, and the data from that day before was badly affected. We will, in due course. But we can't be too general. Specific questions are key. Not to mention, without a clear suspicion, it would involve multiple interrogations. So, if you feel this Lotcha is suspicious in some way, make it known. Then I can arrange for his detention and interrogation.
How should I put this? He just looks kind of...
Mr. Yang, you were going off of his appearance this whole time? I thought you had some super secret thing up your sleeve. Didn't your mom ever tell you not to judge a book by its... Where's this anger coming from?
Sorry. What I mean is... apology.
That's all right. Instinct is an important part of any Realm Keeping Commission investigation. There are times when my gut tells me something's not right, and there's usually a reason for it. I'm with you on this one. Be that as it may, as an official, I can't go bringing someone in based on a villainous appearance.
Because if a complaint led to his dismissal, it would leave a blemish on his resume, making it difficult for him to advance his career for the next few centuries.
No! What are you talking about? Anyway, if you want to investigate, I can grant you access to the Foursquare Mirror. Jingyan, you'll be assisting our esteemed guests in their investigation.
Isn't it inappropriate for an officer of the Realm Keeping Commission to assist the public in investigating someone?
Not at all. Make sure you don't leave the commission. Just help them check the Psycrane footage. Keep me updated on progress. If you find hard evidence, I'll be there in a flash. One thing, though. Don't approach him. If you make a discovery, contact me first.
We're thankful that you're entrusting this to us. We'll keep it by the book.
Don't worry. The Express crew keeps its promises. We won't disappoint you.
Jingyan, over to you. I need to get going.
Understood. This might take you some time. Come and find me when you're ready. I can bring up the data anytime from here. Are you ready?